see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. We need 3 masterminds like you, your partner, and Punk to keep us one step ahead of those guys.
My partner is more of the brain, but she's over on SmackDown. Punk is kind of the heart. I'm more of the appendix. No one's positive what I do, but it's probably important.
Great. Mutiny's amassing more members every day, and our greatest hope is a vestigial organ.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things.
Able to slip away. Look at the arm all the way up for a suplex.
Suplex stunner.
Springboard moonsault. Big move followed up with a pin attempt. Still too early in this match. Both men now on the apron. This is a scary situation. Has his opponent. My goodness, Viking DDT.
Standing shooting star press, incredible. Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
Jake
Up high. Whoa, look at him. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Springboard shooting star.
took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
Plunge it to the outside.
Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Gut buster. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He's definitely running into a roadblock here. And JD gets out of the way. Springboard attack. Oh, I heard a snap. Crackle. Pop. Rolling for it.
Crossface submission is in. Just
Uh-oh. I think he's going to tap out. Maybe not.
Butterflies the arms. Nice butterfly suplex.
A picture-perfect moonsault.
Not only does the standing moonsault physically hurt, but it's got to bruise the ego, too.
From the top. Oh, took a high risk, but was off the mark.
Man, right to the esophagus. Really saved it.
What a way to get out of that one.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
And a kick out before. Even one there.
Not yet.
Pops up their opponent.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did. Oh, my God!
Paid for that high risk.
Look at his neck. Absolutely spiking your opponent. What a devastating turn that'll cause.
And anything can happen in WWE, but especially on the red brand.
Ripped all the way up into a spine buster.
This could do it.
Two. A kick out before three.
He really thought that was it. Back into the ring now.
Nasty kick to the face.
Snatching their opponent up into a power slam.
And right into the pin. Uh-oh. Two. No, he pops the shoulder before three.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
This superstar trying to get the WWE Universe behind them, and now look at this. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Look at these stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the following ones definitely will.
Cashing in on that effort.
Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
And now placed in the corner.
Blackout.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Getting up real slow. Not
From the top rope. From the top rope. Superstar.
is that all
For the corner.
from the top.
Finally got it. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the King.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, This isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight. As this match gets underway, we'll try to avoid the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Both to the face!
And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
He's not sweating it, though. He has plenty of time to turn things around.
Look at these stomps.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Saw it coming and counters it.
Oh, missed connection. Elbow drop.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Off of the elbow. We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about. Hey, pay attention!
Fallon, Henley, and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Val and Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrifying?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest is around not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. His clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Turns it around. Turns it around. Hang on, is that Dope the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Dog's in the ring.
Oh, Doink gets cut off.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Running right into an attack. Not going to let him interfere.
Look at this. She just tossed him up.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Mercilessly up. Hacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is sickening. Now, this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is no way to treat any human being.
Look at these stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Into a spine buster.
And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
Priest has to find a way to right the ship here.
Oh, stomping away. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up.
I talked to a lot of people backstage earlier tonight, and the Red Brand locker room...
Going takedown. Gonna stack that up here. Look at him.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
He's able to reverse it.
They might be able to stop mounting
problems here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task. Oh my God!
That might have done it. This could be it. 2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From the top, wow, superstar. That was incredible.
Like it's over for Priest.
Wait for it.
Shut the door. This could be over.
Kick out in time.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Standing. Shooting star press.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Into a spine buster.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
This is where that column of Priest will be tested.
From the top, this is big time.
Super kick.
From behind, nasty. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Getting him right into the corner.
Drop kick on the money.
He's attacking without consequence now.
He's almost looking unstoppable at the moment.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
He kicks out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Priest able to adapt.
Priest fought. Finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
That could be nice takedown. Stack that up. Turns around. That's the pin. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the King.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents. There you see what's at stake. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Man, face first. Well measured.
Blatant disrespect. Devastating cranial impact with that move.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse. Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that.
Gosh, terminating knee smash. Piercing knee decimates the face.
Effective arm drag.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now. Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time.
Arm stopped.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Man, what timing on that counter.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time, but eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
welcome back. It feels like you haven't been around in forever. You have no idea how much you've been missed.
Aw, you noticed. How sweet. I don't suppose this enthusiastic greeting has anything to do with Survivor Series.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most dominant woman in the whole damn sport and everyone knows it. Obviously, the office's recruiter-in-chief would glom on the second I walk through the locker room door.
I wouldn't call it glomming, Rhea. While you were off on your break, you might have missed the fact that a WWE civil war has broken out.
Oh, I'm well aware. Everyone's looking over their shoulder. Nobody trusts anyone. There's a sense of paranoia in the air. It's intoxicating. I love the chaos.
People are saying that obviously you'd return and join Mutiny. Sounds like that might be true.
People are saying is one of the greatest cop-outs of the modern age. Is that what you're saying? That I'm gonna stab WWE in the back so I can go enjoy the freedom of being ordered around by CM Punk?
Okay, that doesn't sound like you. But it is pretty clear that you're taking a certain amount of joy standing on both sides of the line. You need to pick a team.
I don't need to do anything. Besides, I'm not the woman you give the ultimatum to. I'm the woman who gets what I want.
And that is?
Picking up right where I left off. Main events, championships, you get the idea.
I have a lot of pull with the GMs on both brands. You join our Survivor Series team. I think I can arrange all that for you.
Make that happen, and I'm on board. Just remember, we're on this ride to the end no matter how brutal things get.
It's a deal. I'll talk to the GMs and get you right back to the spot you were in before you went away. Then you announce you're joining our Survivor Series team to take down Mutiny.
I'm in. Go pull the necessary strings.
I never thought I'd say this, but Rhea Ripley, you are a sight for sore eyes. When our mutual friend told me you were going to join our Survivor Series team...
Don't get ahead of yourself, Aldous. This is a transactional arrangement, and you still owe me what I want.
So I guess this isn't a done deal yet? I thought you were locked in. I'll need to speak to our team captains about this.
Is there an issue here? I don't want to join a side that doesn't have their act together.
Everything is fine. We believe our Team WWE leaders are doing an excellent job.
Unless you count getting manipulated by Punk and losing the Unity titles, sure. I'd say putting the future of WWE in the hands of a draft pick and some ex they split with years ago is foolish. But that's just me.
If the seeds of dissent you so ever took flower, we would all reap chaos.
Poetic. Now, how are you going to compensate me in exchange for leading WWE into war with Mutiny?
I heard you wanted to get right back to where you were when you left. To that end, I am prepared to put you against your old enemy, Liv Morgan, for her Women's World Championship.
So you want to put a target on my back? Everyone who's been here working for a title opportunity will be gunning for me.
Look, I'm just trying to make this deal happen. What do you propose?
I'm going to earn the title opportunity like I've earned everything. Set up a match with me against your top contenders.
Why make things harder for yourself?
It's not harder for me, Aldous. It's harder for them. Make the #1 contenders match now.
has returned to SmackDown.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia,
Rhea Ripley is competing to be the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, held by her sworn enemy, Liv Morgan.
I hear that Liv's already complaining about favoritism by the general manager. But if Rhea fails to knock off the ring rust, none of those complaints will matter.
Rhea Ripley's return match is moments away. Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to pick up right where she left off in the championship picture if she wins this triple threat match.
Well, that if is carrying a lot of weight, Cole. Lila Valkyria and Nia Jax are no pushovers, and they're not going to roll over for the returning hero.
I wouldn't bet against Rhea tonight, Corey. Just take a look at those eyes. She intends to make a statement to WWE and Mutiny tonight.
Strike after strike after strike. A couple of kicks to the leg. Didn't go to plan for Jax.
A little calm response from the nightmare of the WWE Universe.
And she's coming back to the ring now. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Control, big boot, vicious. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever. We got a cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
Nice kick. Taken down with a body slam. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Jax might have just made a big opportunity for herself. Arm wringer.
Came to an end with a right punch.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Shooting is an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Dangerous hurricanrana. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
I can already feel the sting with the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
He's taken into the corner. He needs to get out. Focused attack on the leg. Oh, the torque on the knee.
Nia Jax.
Uh-oh.
Fire into a DDT.
I think Lila Valkyria's face took the brunt of that shot.
Muscling up their opponent.
Into a face. Stop. And back into the ring she goes. Rhea Well scouted by Ripley. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Powerbomb. Oh, man. This could be the end for Ripley. She fights her shoulder up before one.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Knew what Valkyria had coming. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. German suplex. Oh, no. Right. To the back of the neck. And she quickly turned that around. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And it looks like she has swift justice in mind. Going for the kendo stick like that. Turned inside.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, this is where things enter even more dangerous territory in a triple threat.
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
What a response. Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it. Gets the win. What a triple threat.
Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to pick up right where she left off in the championship picture if she wins this triple threat match.
If is carrying a long weight, Cole. While without Valkyria at that juncture, no pushovers, and they're not going to roll over for the returning hero.
I wouldn't bet against Rhea tonight, Corey. Just take a look at those eyes. She intends to make a statement to WWE and Mutiny tonight.
Global impact. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hold someone like that.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Caught with a lariat.
Jax absolutely not backing down.
Ripley gets her back. She's looking to go top rope here. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Look at this. This can't be good. Grasp on the top.
That kind of strength. Rhea Ripley is cinched in. Ooh. Stop after stop after stop.
You can feel the resentment. The shoulders are down.
And a kick out.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Begins around the attack. Two-handed choke slam.
Yeah, that's scouted.
Whoa, using their body as an absolute weapon.
Buster. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Nia certainly put her best effort behind that move.
Back into the ring she goes.
Grabs the leg.
Roundhouse kick. Mounting. And hammering away. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
What suplex.
Turns it into a pin attack.
Big.
This is awkward, guys. Not quite sure that's the word I'd use, but nonetheless.
Over. That got bad real quick.
Stops the kick.
Punch to the stomach connects.
And Lawler is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley. Jax with great wherewithal.
He's 3.
Some intimidation tactics from Nia Jax.
This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Into the ring again now. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
And that took Nia down. Ooh, merciless looking blood.
Looking to get airborne here.
To the stomach.
They might be able to put this one away right here. She gets the shoulder.
Two and a half in the waning moments of this match.
Springboard, but nobody home.
She can airline box for that.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
Jax hits the Annihilator.
And now it's all Nia.
Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a rondo.
Power about carrying it down into the pan. This could do it. Almost ended it there.
She just won't stay down.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Tango finds him out.
And she knew Ripley's game plan. Back into the ring she comes. Set free.
Targeting the stomach.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Oh, kick to the side of the face. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Can Ryder Valkyria survive this?
The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Working around the ring. Slam.
Rhea Ripley with the muscle powerful riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
She wins. She wins.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley has returned and stepped right into title contention.
What else did you expect, Saxton? Liv Morgan has got to be very worried right now.
Rhea, I thought that was you. You weren't here last time, but now you are. And that means the damn space-time continuum is misbehaving again.
I cannot even begin to understand what you're on about now, Truth. I'm about to take the Women's World Championship and a few teeth from Liv Morgan, so I haven't got time to deal with this.
It's fine. Go ahead. Ask.
Ask what?
First Cody, now you. Everyone wants to use the time machine on this playthrough.
If you weren't mad, I'd hijack your time machine, drag us into the post-apocalyptic future, and rule the desert wasteland in my big rig as Queen of the Outback while you entertain me as my court jester.
That doesn't sound like much fun for me. Too much sand, and I hate going to court. So I'll pass. Either way, don't get any ideas. The time machine is most definitely made up and not a real thing. Got it?
Whatever, Truth. I'm focused on reality, which is me winning the Women's World Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Rhea Ripley is ready to rip apart Liv Morgan.
We know the history between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan goes all the way back to NXT, Corey.
And that's why Liv will do absolutely anything to prevent Rhea from winning the Women's World title.
This isn't going to be a title match. It's going to be an all-out battle. Liv Morgan is here, but probably wishes she was somewhere else.
Liv's been all over social media, insisting that the general managers want Rhea Ripley on Team WWE for Survivor Series so bad that they're all but putting in the fix for her to win.
Rhea had to get through Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria to get here. That's no easy road to walk. Can Liv hang on to her championship? We're about to find out.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
This is what these competitors have...
The history between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley goes all the way back to NXT, and it's not pretty.
These women are like oil and water. They can't exist in the same place, and Liv is looking to send Rhea right back where she came from.
Stops Ripley's attack.
Guillotine applied.
Rope break ends the hold.
Good ring awareness.
Isolating the arm. Evades the attack.
Suplex. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Getting set up in the corner now. Getting lifted to the top rope.
Oh, my God. I was afraid it was going to get to this point. Top rope.
there. The challenger just becoming a huge threat to the champion. Incoming! You gotta be kidding me! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Uh-oh.
Just like that. She turned it around. Back into the ring here. German suplex. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
All the momentum's against Morgan now.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Oh, across the top rope.
Taking things to the top rope. From the top.
Outside. They got all of that. Just taking flight and taking flight. What?
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. That is attacking with malicious intent.
This battle has spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. And did you hear the impact of that? Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
And Ripley is in complete control.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent. Drop kick.
Whip back into the ring.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
This is where Morgan will be tested. Look out!
And right away into the pin. Two. The chair clears on. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
There's two. Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away. But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
And Rhea's not taking that kick out well at all. Whatever she has in store next, it won't be pretty. Placing her in the corner.
Strong forearm.
Rhea's taking the advantage here.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Caught by surprise with that uppercut.
Big killer gut by Ripley. Followed by Rita. Oh, we had a total title change. Could that be enough?
For the win.
New champion. I can't believe it.
Here's your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley just defeated one of her greatest enemies to become Women's World Champion. Mommy's on top once again.
Mommy's always on top, Saxton.
Well, look who it is. The woman of the hour. What a coincidence running into you here.
The airport of the very city I'm challenging Bianca in tonight. Highly coincidental, Punk. How goes the big mutiny?
You're right, Rhea. It's not a coincidence me being here. And mutiny is exactly what I want to talk to you about.
You know WWE wants me on their Survivor Series team.
And I want you to lead ours. You are the future of this business, and everyone knows it. Mutiny knows it. I know it. You've gone against the tide your whole career. You are the face of rebellion for millions of people. So join ours. Join us.
And declare myself Mutiny while carrying both of WWE's Women's Championships? Talk about going against the tide. That would make waves.
You're damn right it would. Because you'd be carrying those 2 WWE belts into Mutiny to challenge Io Sky for our NXT Women's Championship.
That's a pretty big bet you're making. What if I beat Io and take your title back to WWE? Your chances at Survivor Series drop to 0.
If there's one thing I'm confident of, it's that Rhea Ripley is not going to end up fighting for the machine.
All right, make the match. I'll take care of business against Bianca, then we'll find out together if your confidence is warranted.